Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're in a different location. Welcome to my makeup room where I'm a bit like overexposed. This is where I normally do my makeup. This is a get ready with me, so I thought let's actually go to the place where it really happens. I'm hoping to make this my filming space soon enough as well, but still got some things I need to fix and like make this really a nice space to sit in. And then hopefully you will be seeing this space a little bit more often, and I might have to figure out the lighting situation here as well. But I'm working with you guys through creating this look. It's not really work. I was playing with my makeup. I created this look to be able to film after this as well, while chatting with you guys, talking a bit about all the things that I've been doing and that have been keeping me busy over the last month. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Starting off, I just applied my Too Faced Shadow Insurance to my eyes. That's not too interesting, so I thought I'd do that before we get started. And let's actually try and zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing on my eyes. Clearly I have not put on any concealer or anything yet, but that's okay. I also don't know if maybe my face is a bit too light. Let me know what you guys think. I've got a mirror right behind you guys, but for some reason I'm still using my viewfinder as my mirror. So I haven't even properly thought yet too much about what I want to do for my eyes, but I know I'm going to start with the highlight shade in my Catrice palette as my highlight shade. Surprise, surprise. So that's gonna go on my brow bone, as I always do, on both sides. And then I'm gonna have a think about what is next. Just putting my brushes a little bit closer so I don't have to get out of frame every single time I have to grab something here. I think next I'm going to go in with the medium brown shade in my Bourjois Smoky Eyes Trio. I hit pan on this yesterday, just a tiny bit of pan, and since I'm filming my pan palette after this, let's see if I can extend that a little bit more, because it's really just the tiniest fleck that could have just as well been a glitter or something. So putting that in my crease, as I tend to do with that guy most of the time, on both sides of course. So I'm excited to finally be able to start filming from this space soon. My bookcase still has to be updated. When we're moving it, a little piece of it broke off, and well, yeah, that just doesn't really work too well if you want to put stuff in it, because it's not stable at the moment. It was a little piece at the corner, like the bottom of it. So yeah, that's what we have to deal with now. And once that is done and I can actually use that properly, I'm planning to like mostly film from here. Decided to go with the green in my Panda palette again. Like, I'm so close to finishing that one off, so I just want to make sure I do what I can to get that finished off completely ASAP, basically. So by the next update I will be able to show you guys an empty eyeshadow. This month has been a crazy busy January for me. Partly because we now have an office which is in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and Rotterdam for me is not per se close by. It takes me somewhere between an hour and a half to get there, so I should not forget to actually keep going. I'm actually going to go in with my NYX Yellow Gold pigment. I've been liking to pair that with greens on my lids. So it's about an hour and a half from where I live, and well, I'm not doing that every day. Like, I don't have to come to the office. There's like no rules or anything that tell us we need to be at the office even a certain amount of time during the week, but I've decided for myself I like to go in like once or twice a week, just so I can see the people that I'm working with, just catch up with real people instead of just working from home. I'm gonna go in with the gray now because I just don't want to forget about that one. For some reason I tend to forget when I look at this palette, I'm seeing these 3 shades and I'm just, I don't know, I'm not seeing the gray anymore for some weird reason. So yeah, I've been going into the office twice a week. At least I've been trying to. One time it just snowed overnight, and it just, like, looking outside and looking at the traffic, because I drive into the nearest city and then I take the train from there, which takes me about like 40-50 minutes to get there, and like just driving into the nearest city would take me 40 minutes, whereas normally that takes like 15 without any traffic. Normally I know I had to expect a little bit of traffic, of course, in the morning, but yeah, going in with the black as my eyeliner. So of course I did not go in that one time. Another time the like window of the car was completely iced, like it was drizzling and just at freezing temperature, so the ice just wouldn't come off with just a scratcher thingy either. So it's definitely more interesting, but like I've decided for myself, like I don't have to be in at a certain time exactly, so I'm not going to stress. It's just going to take me however long it's going to take me. Then we also went to the US for a week with work. We had our sales kickoff, which I was invited to as well. Time to go take away the eyeshadow from my under eyes. And well, that has quite the impact on like your day-to-day as well, because you're completely jet lagged. There's a lot going on. I finally met so many people that I have not met since I started working for the company that I'm working for. I'm gonna zoom you guys out a bit again since we're going for the actual face. So that has been really, really nice. But at the same time, yeah, like I said, it just takes a toll on your body, like trying to do that. I'm doing my concealer, getting rid of all those things that are kind of like annoying me, seeing them in the viewfinder here. So yeah, like it was really fun to meet everybody. It was nice to be allowed to fly into like a different continent basically just for work. I've never had that experience before, so just flying somewhere like that was an experience in itself. We decided to go in a little bit earlier, me and a couple of colleagues from like Europe here, and we went to a football game in Atlanta, which that was such an experience as well. Just the amount of music and things happening all throughout. Like I never really understood football very well because there's so many breaks and timeouts, and I'm used to when a game is happening, the game is happening. You don't pause it every like minute or so. But I did not realize, because I've seen it on TV once or twice, I did not realize there was so much going on in the stadium itself basically. So that was an experience. A bit much. Like you're definitely, like your senses are completely dead by the end of it. Nicki, the Viva Glam Nicki lipstick is going on my cheeks right now. Hoping to have this one finished off. Hopefully by my next deck of panning update, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. So yeah, that was an experience in itself. Just meeting everybody. It was very tiring because there's always stuff going on. It's not just during the day, like in the evening there's stuff planned as well, so it's non-stop. And by the end of it, as you guys have heard in my previous videos possibly, I had lost my voice. I was like not able to properly talk for about a week. I was coughing a fair bit. Just, I think it was like the combination of the aircon and going in with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, by the way. And me just talking to a lot of people. I'm an introvert, but I do like talking to people that I like, that I like talking to. So I can definitely be social, but it really takes a toll on me. So mentally it was tiring, but also physically my voice just couldn't take all the talking in combination with the aircon. So yeah, that wasn't ideal either. Going in with the blush in my Panda palette. I'm so annoyed that that still not has pan yet, and it's so pigmented. Can you see like the moment and that was just one little dab into the palette. I've switched brushes because I feel like this one is a bit better at like spreading the blush, but even then it's a lot. So I'm going in with my powder brush again and kind of blending that out a little bit. But yeah, so I lost my voice for a week, so it was me being gone for a week and then me being, I don't want to say sick because I felt fine energy wise, apart from being jet lagged for like a couple of days as well, of course. But yeah, it was not working out great. Going into my Sephora palette, and in here I'm working on deep bronzer, so I'm gonna put that. I almost forgot because I'm not used to having this one in my routine just yet. So I'm gonna try and contour with it. I still have to figure out like the best way to use this powder, but we'll figure it out soon enough. Curious to see how long it will take me to like hit pan on this one as well, because that's my goal. Okay, my hair is in the way. But that's my contour done. And then we're gonna go to highlight, and for that I'm using my L'Oreal Glam Bronze Trio. Sorry for blinding you there. And I'm just like taking that layer in the middle and a little bit of the blush sometimes, but that's fine because I use that more as a blush topper to begin with anyway. I really don't know if this is gonna work out well. I might have to figure out how to adjust the, is it the aperture or whatever it is on the camera to make sure that I don't look as washed out as I do right now. Because I feel like I do. It's great. I've got like a huge like window in the roof right here that helps with the light, and in the mirror it's perfect, but I feel like my camera doesn't really understand what's going on. So yeah. Let's see what is next. Eyebrows? Yeah, I can do my eyebrows now, I guess. I'm a bit lost talking to the camera and trying to remember what my eyeshadow is supposed to look like, or my makeup in general is hard apparently. So yeah, we did America, or I did, my husband stayed at home. We had friends over for New Year's as well, which was really nice. Of course, we've moved back to the Netherlands in May this year, or last year I should say. And the friends that we've celebrated New Year's with for the last 2 years because of all the lockdowns and us not being able to travel home came over. So that was really nice. It was really nice to just be able to celebrate in the Netherlands again. And we went to the Efteling, which is an amusement park that is not too far away from where I live, during the day on New Year's Eve. So the day of like the 31st. And that was really fun. It wasn't overly busy at the start, so we had some rides basically completely to ourselves. Later on it got a bit busier, but that was definitely a fun experience as well. Let's see, curl my eyelashes. So yeah, those are a lot of the things that we've done over last year. Then I've been in the gym a lot as well, doing my workouts, trying to get stronger, going for runs, trying to get quicker, which is always like fun. I really like I started training with a trainer who puts my workouts in an app, and then I do the workouts and I take some videos and share them with her. And that's been really nice because it's been challenging me in a different way again. And we're also like with a group in our gym participating in the Nationals, which is like a virtual CrossFit workout where you have to like film your workouts. Like there's a specific set of things that you need to do. You have to film it, submit it, and then you end up in a leaderboard. There's different divisions. I'm definitely not in the highest division by any means, but it's nice. It's a new challenge. Like it challenges you. You want to do things better, faster, stronger, whatever it is. And I just really like being challenged, like challenging myself. I'm not that like interested in a leaderboard. I'm not expecting to be at the top or anything, but it's just fun to be able to challenge myself in that way. Now, time for some mascara. I pretty much out of my like face mist that I normally use, so my face is just gonna have to stay a bit more powdery, I'm afraid. Which is not how I like to see it, but I still need to repurchase one. Definitely turning into an underbuyer when it comes to these type of things, and then they're finished and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I don't have a replacement yet, which isn't always great. Okay, let's see, what are we gonna go with? I'm gonna go with my Clinique lipstick right here, which is also in my deck of penning project at the moment. And then I'm gonna top my MAC lip gloss on top of it. Not in a project, but I am definitely making nice progress on it. I was here, and you cannot see the line underneath it, it just faded away. But I was about here at the start of the year, and I've already used up an okay amount. Because this is just my main lip gloss that I'm using at the moment. Okay. And I think that that's actually it. I feel like this was a bit of a rambly thing. I need to figure out how to structure this a bit better. I hope you can even like see my makeup properly. I'm not too washed out. I'm trying to like shield myself from the light a little bit. But this is what we ended up with. I hope you guys liked just chatting with me while I'm doing my makeup, getting ready to film, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.